Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Angel and today we're doing a really exciting mood reading vlog. I'm gonna keep this intro short and sweet, not too crazy, but pretty much I read 31 books in 31 days in the month of August, and I feel like I just need a little bit of a chiller September. You know, let's do a 24-hour readathon, absolutely. Will I do at least one challenge? Yes, but like, I need some breaks, you know? So it's like the 10th already, I think, and I've not finished a book yet. I've just been reading like super leisurely. I'm nearing about halfway through Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver. I'm on chapter 15, page 169, so we're about like here in it. I would love to finish this week and potentially one other book on my TBR. I would really like to read Scythe, or I have a couple on my ebook I'm really excited about, like The Lost Apothecary and The Gilded Ones. So it's a Tuesday. I think I'm gonna film this till Saturday probably, just have one kind of week like end day in there for variety. But today's not gonna get too much reading done because I am like rushing to work right now, and then I do go to my second job right afterwards. So I probably touch base again until around 9, 10 o'clock at night when I get home. But hopefully read a little bit on my lunch break today. We'll see. I'll bring my Kindle with me, and I'm loving this so far. Let's just have a good chill week. I'm excited. Our friends, very sorry for this angle, but it is Monday night. I came home from work a little bit earlier than I thought. To be honest, it's only 9 o'clock right now. So I don't have a lot of time to read. I haven't read anything quite yet. I've been busy at work. But I'm still thinking I can maybe finish this tonight. How much longer is there? There's like less than 300 pages, so maybe not finished, but get pretty close tonight is the plan. But yeah, I'm just down to bed. I have a little whole cucumber cut up here with some balsamic vinegar. And man, I did this before cucumber guy did this, okay? Ever since I was little, like if we wanted a snack, my mom would always like cut up a cucumber with balsamic vinegar and give that to us, and that was always a good little snack. So I'm gonna do that. I think while I eat, I might watch an episode of a Netflix show and then book it out and read for the rest of the night. I think that's the plan. Hi friends, I'm sorry for this lighting, but it is now Wednesday night. I still haven't finished Wild Eyes, but I'm gonna finish it tonight. I made it to page 323, so there's like pretty much like 100 or so left now, which I can read in like an hour. So it doesn't take me long at all. I am loving this. I did want to finish it last night, but I made the awful mistake. So random little sidetrack. I am like not a TV person. Only as of like, I think kind of like when I got out of university, I feel like is when I kind of just like stopped watching TV. I think that's when I started reading more. It kind of correlates. Even now, like throughout the week, like randomly, maybe on like a weekend when we're not doing anything, we'll like sit down and watch a movie together at night. But besides that, like I don't really watch movies or TV much at all. Except for a couple months where I get like the weird urge to rewatch a show I've already watched before. And then I watch it for like a little bit, give up. Like I think last one I did was Grey's Anatomy, and I gave up on like season 11 and just stopped watching it again. But last night I really was like, what if I watch How to Get Away with Murder and restart that show? But so I did cap myself, and I only watched the first 2 episodes. And I went to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I regretted it. So what I'm gonna do tonight is it's 9. I'm gonna finish this, and then to myself, I can watch like 1 episode tonight, maybe. So I go to bed at a decent time. And then I don't know what I'm starting after this, to be honest. I don't know what I'm in the mood for. I think like, I don't want a quick one, to be honest. I want one that I can kind of like sit down and almost read in a day. And so I do have the 5-Star Stranger from Book of the Month on my TBR cart for September. I picked 8 books for my September TBR, and I haven't even started any of them. I've started 2 books that aren't on my September TBR. So that's one off my TBR that I think I can get out really fast. That book's like 250 pages. I think the plan is maybe tomorrow read that. So yeah, I need to make myself read this, finish this, so that I can watch an episode. I'm gonna reward myself. It was like a great night. It's like another episode of a series and my book. That sounds amazing. Also, the reason why I chose How to Get Away with Murders because that series is only like 6 seasons, I think. That's when I know like if I commit to at least for like a month and a bit, I can finish it, I think. You know, probably, who knows. But anyways, I am loving this. Like it's giving 5-star right now. And Wild Love was like a 4.5. Wild Love was on 5-star for me, which really surprised me. And this is giving my feelings back again. So basically my birthday dust coming off on this because it came out on my birthday. But speaking of that, I'm filming my birthday book haul tomorrow morning before work, and I'm really excited. Anyways, let's go in for tonight. I read this Thursday morning. I have neither of the books with me, but let's talk because I finished Wild Eyes last night. I do think it's a 5-star read. Yeah. I don't know what it was. Wild Love's not like it just didn't hit for me, but it was a 4.5, and I didn't get 5-star feelings during that one. And I think it's honestly just because it was the first like Elsie book I read after Chestnut Springs, and not being in like directly that world, I think I was kind of like, oh, like when I read it, like I just wanted all those people again in that place, and obviously it wasn't gonna be that. And this one I just more like fully embraced it. The whole fully single dad vibe we have going on is incredible. Big fan. And Weston is just like top tier bookman, okay? And then this morning I started, and by started I mean read the first chapter, that's like 7 pages, but I started the 5-Star Stranger, and this book I'm really excited for. It's a book of the month book. It's only like 250 pages, so I feel it's gonna be the ones like short, sweet, and like right to the point, hard hitting, and I'm here for it. And pretty much it's about like, you know how like with weddings you can like rent a bridesmaid or something like that? It's called 5-Star Stranger, and you can rent him for various roles, like groomsman, somebody at a funeral, whatever you want to rent him for, you can rent him for. And apparently for a long time, according to the book, he's been like a fake father for this little girl. So I'm not sure if it's like, it seems like for the first chapter her mom's not there all the time, and so I think it's like so he can pick like her up from schools and all that stuff and like sign off on things. From what it seemed like from the first chapter, I'm not 100% sure, but she pays him to like pick her up, take her home, take care of her, make her dinner, do all that stuff till she gets home. And yeah, it seems very interesting. I'll say very good like vibes about it so far. I'm excited for it. So, but then I have to run to work, and then I don't work tonight, but I have my little sister over, I think, for a little sister evening. So we'll see what we read later. This lighting is cute. I'm so sorry. I'm doubting myself because I feel like I've already worn this shirt in this vlog before once. I washed it today and I just threw it on, and I have a feeling I already wore it. But if not, it's fine. Remember, I think I was talking to you guys on Thursday and I was like, oh, I'm gonna finish the book today. Did not. I'm still on chapter 10. But I read like a little bit Thursday, and then I read 5 more chapters yesterday, and that was it. Could I finish it tonight? Maybe. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, who knows? But I do about, what's funny is there's not really that much left, and like font is pretty big, I feel like. And then I'm trying to show you guys, it's one of those books where like if it ends on this page is blank. The chapter always starts on this side, and it's only like 250 pages in total. It's oh, I'm wrong, correction, it's 225 pages. It's a short little thing. I like it. And I'm already on page 75. So realistically, I have to go somewhere about like an hour and a bit. That means I could finish this in that time, or get very, very close. I might finish when I get back tonight. I'll be so tired, but if it's just like a chapter or 2 left, I'll definitely read that. So there's a chance I could finish tonight, actually. I'm in a reading mood. I'm not gonna lie, today, I just got home from work, but in the morning I kind of rotted a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I did watch like 5 episodes of How to Get Away with Murder because, like I said, I restarted that show earlier in the week, and then I was like, oh, you know, I'll just watch like chalantly like an episode a night till I get through it. And then I saw the little dreaded sign where it's like leaving soon on Netflix, and it's only there to September 30th. So I might go ham and try to finish it now. But also, I'm one of those weird people, I'm like sick people, even when I'm watching YouTube, I put everything on 1.5 times the speed, if not 2 times the speed. Audiobooks, it's easily 2 all the time, but because if you guys can't tell, I talk very, very fast. And I always try to be aware and talk slower, but truthfully, I'm just Portuguese, and my brain goes a mile a minute. And when people are like, how can you read so fast? I'm like, do you hear the way I speak? Like, this is how my mind works. So the episodes are like 42 minutes, but I'm listening at 1.5 the speed. It only takes like half an hour to get through an episode. So I'm kind of flying through them. Also totally random and not related at all, but I got kind of bored. And I feel like I actually love school and I miss being in school. I just think like continued learning is so much fun and important. I feel in school right now are probably yelling at me. They're like, you don't have to do this. But I actually signed up for like it's not even a course. But I was just looking, I'm like, what can I like be better at? Like, what's something that I could use that I could do better? And I was looking at just like, it's something the stupidest thing. I don't want to say it. It's like this little course you could take, and it's like all about just like being better with like Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. And I don't even know when I would need that. But I was like, those are like some pretty like basic skills to have. You know, I was like, I don't think I've honestly used Word since high school, right? Because I'm like, I used just like Google Docs my whole time in university. So you didn't have to use Word or do anything, so I did it all in there. And so I was like, you know what, let's do it. And so I did a little bit of my course. So it's a whole ordeal. Like if you actually like if you do like a little bit each day, it says the estimated time is like 2 months, but I'll probably get through it like in 2 or 3 weeks. I'm doing like a good amount each day. But yeah, it's a little certification you get in Microsoft 365 fundamentals. And I'm like, okay, why not? Anyways, that's my long-winded way of saying I didn't read today. So I'm gonna sit and read this. I'm sorry for that random little spiel nobody cared about. I'm so sorry. Anyways, I'm gonna read this. I am loving this though. This is so much fun. I already kind of gave it just before, but I'm just like actually liking this a lot more than I thought I would, to be honest. It was gonna be like a little like, oh, it's kind of fun, but I'm still not sure what I would rate it, because I don't think, like, I'm not sure I'm getting 5-star feelings, but I always kind of worry, like, I feel like a book this length can't even be a 5-star, because it's like, it's only 220 pages. I feel like I don't really get to know them well enough in that time span, if that makes sense, to give that. It's kind of like a novella, you know? But I'll see where I'm at. I think right now it's at least a 4 though. I'm really enjoying it, like a 4 to 4.5. So I'm gonna stop rambling now and go read this. Bye. Friends, we are wrapping up this video this morning. It is now Sunday afternoon and I finished this book up yesterday, so let's talk about it. I don't know how to feel, guys, because listen, you guys know I was loving the beginning. I thought it was so good, and I know the ending that I wanted wasn't necessarily like feasible or even really possible. However, the ending we got, I just felt so like unsatisfied with emotionally, you know? I was just like, why? Like, and I get, like, I see it, I see what she's going for, I see what happened here, but I'm so like, I didn't like it. I want, like, it made me so sad. This book is so short, and that's, I knew we weren't gonna be able to wrap everything up, have like a full, like, I knew that, but it was 220 pages, and I feel like I actually just cared for these characters so much in that time, and then the ending, I was like, you know? So I think when I was reading it, I was like, oh, it's gonna be like at least a 4 to 4.5, and I think it's like a 3.75 to 4. I would love to still give it a 4-star. The beginning and the build-up was so good, and I did really enjoy it, but the ending just definitely did fall flat for me a little bit, but still like a great premise, and I would love to read a book with a similar premise of like the person who's like a stranger that goes, like, gets hired and all that stuff, with a different story perhaps. But yeah, this was books I finished. I'm like, what could have been, you know, what could have been if it ended the way that I wanted it to end. You know? Friends, that is the end of this mood reading vlog. I said, as you guys can tell, I just read 2 books. I had a very chill week. Didn't put too much pressure on myself at all. I think the videos I'm planning to film for this week is I do want to do like a reading challenge of like probably reading maybe like a certain amount of hours in a day perhaps. And I do just want to do a whole video, I think, of me annotating my first ever book. So I'm really excited about that. Nervous, but excited. As always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please remember to like, comment, subscribe. It helps the channel out so much. I'm also on TikTok, Angel's Book Corner. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.